Hey guys, I'm Candy and welcome back to Candy's Locker Room. Well, Cowboys fans and Cowboys haters alike, our boys did it. They went down to Voodoo Town, aka Who Dat Nation, and defeated the Saints last Thursday. So I am more than delighted to share this recap with you guys. Let's get into it. Two quick things to note here before we get into the thick of things. DeMarcus Lawrence finally returned to the field, and Mike McCarthy was out, the head coach, due to COVID, and Dan Quinn, the defensive coordinator, stepped up to become the head coach for this game. And this is how things went for the Dallas Cowboys. In this first quarter, we must note that Anthony Brown was having a much better game than the last game. Looking forward from there, a 30-yard pass from Dak Prescott to Cooper, followed up with a huge 33-yard run by CeeDee Lamb, followed up by an amazing 1-yard corner touchdown pass by Gallup to start the game off for the Cowboys with a 7-0 lead going into the second quarter. The Saints start the scoring off in the second quarter with a touchdown by Humphries, bringing the score to 7-7. With the next Cowboys possession, they are unable to score a touchdown, but they are able to get a field goal, bringing the score up to 10-7. Saints Hill makes a pass, and at a critical point in the game, Kears makes a toe-dragging, crucial interception. The Cowboys are in field goal position, and they kick a field goal to bring the score to 13-7 at the half. After allegedly doing some voodoo in the locker room, the Saints come out in the second half and started off with a field goal, bringing the score to 10-13. But you guys know the Cowboys wasn't gonna let that go unanswered. Pollard runs for a 58-yard season Cowboys long run. It has been 71 games since the Cowboys had over a 50-yard run. So Pollard runs it in for a Dallas Cowboys touchdown, bringing the score to 20-10. Although our defense looked amazing, and they did amazing so far, the Saints quarterback Hill was looking like a world-class running back. I can't deny that. So far, he was hopping over us and running past us down the field for a rushing 100 yards. The commentators were amazed. The fans were amazed. I was amazed. I'm like, is he at the wrong position? But anywho, let's get into this fourth quarter. In the third quarter, Michael Parsons gets his, 10th, 11th, 1000th sack and forces the Saints out of field goal range. The Cowboys get the ball back. You guys know I have to report on the good, the bad, and the ugly. And it got ugly as Dak threw a pass that was meant for CeeDee Lamb and was intercepted by Lattimore. Also to note there was some hand placement in Dak's eyes that wasn't called, but we're just gonna let that go as we continue on in this fourth quarter. It's Saints ball, and Jordan Lewis gets just enough of that quarterback's arm to throw his throw off a little bit, and Kaiser intercepts the ball. We get the ball, we're unable to do anything with it, and to be honest, the Cowboys just wasn't having the best game offensively. The Saints get the ball, they pass it, and Diggs intercepts it for his 9th interception of the season, the Cowboys' 3rd of this game. And as you can imagine, defensive coordinator, aka the head coach for this game, Dan Quinn, is on the sideline ecstatic, but trying to keep his composure because he's supposed to be head coach this game. But how can you manage with the Cowboys having, the defense at least, having a game like this? The Cowboys get the ball again, but again, we don't really manage to do anything with it. I told you our offense wasn't having the best night, but defense wins ball games here, right? So the Saints have the ball, and number 91 of the Dallas Cowboys, Carlos Watkins, our defensive tackle, yes, you heard it right, our defensive tackle, grabs the ball out of midair. It was like he was studying it, goes up for the grab, intercepts it, and runs the ball in for a Dallas Cowboys touchdown. That was like the game-sealing play. And you know, the Saints, I guess they were a little embarrassed. They were at home, the voodoo didn't work, and Harris scores a 70-yard touchdown. Whatever. Bringing the score to 17-20. So everybody's like kind of getting all nervous, like, oh wait, it's a few seconds left, but really the game was already over. Zeke runs it in for a Dallas Cowboys touchdown, and that ends the game. The Cowboys defeat the New Orleans Saints at home 22-17. Better luck next time, or now it's time for Candy's Players of the Week. My Players of the Week are Micah Parsons and Ezekiel Elliott. Micah Parsons has 10 sacks this season. And that's just not the reason, that's not the only reason that he's my Player of the Week. He's my Player of the Week because he got another sack in this game. Yes, but he's always on. The Cowboys could be having a terrible game and he's always on. And his confidence, yet humbleness in his interviews. I saw him after the game and they were telling him, you do this, do you do that? How do you feel? And he was so humble yet confident in his ability. So he is one of my Players of the Week. My second Player of the Week, Ezekiel Elliott, is because he just wants to play. They said it during the game and you could watch him and see that his back was hurting. He was literally walking up to the huddle, holding his back. His knee was hurting, and he was playing through all of that because he's a team player, quite simply. And those two are the type of players that you need on your team in order to go to the Super Bowl and win the Super Bowl. And that's why my Cowboys are Super Bowl contenders. Now it's time for Candy's Hot Shot of the Week, My Cause, My Cleats edition. My first hot shot of the week, My Cause, My Cleats edition, is Zach Martin. Zach Martin's My Cause, My Cleats for this game was devoted to healthcare workers. He had white cleats that said thank you in a red and white Velcro strap across the top, a red heart with the white heartbeat line going across the heart, and a paint slash at the bottom of the shoes. I love them because they were thoughtful, and we do appreciate our healthcare workers. It has been tough for the last 2 years now for them. So that is my first hot shot of the week. The second hot shot for My Cause, My Cleats this week was Dak Prescott's cleats. His cleats was devoted to mental health. He has a foundation, Faith, Fight, Finish. And it says, our goal is to champion those who battle mental illness by helping them to always know they are not alone, find their purpose, and realize that your life matters. His cleats were blue at the bottom, and on one side says allow me to be your, and on the other side it curves around to say mind over matter. The letters were in silver at the bottom over blue, and like this red airbrush stripes going up the side of Jordan cleats. Let's get into Candy's Q&A. First question was, Candace, do you think that it's going to be a difficult game against Washington football team? No, I don't. I've heard all of the talk around town, but I think the Cowboys have finally found their groove again, and things are starting to get a little bit normal how they were at the beginning of the season. And I don't think that the game is going to be a breeze by any means, but I don't think that the Washington football team is going to be a problem. The Cowboys are going to come back home with a W. The second question was, will the Cowboys play better next game, or have they reached their peak? I think a lot of people have forgot, even though the Cowboys were doing so great at the beginning of the season, the Cowboys have been plagued still with injuries, COVID, and all sorts of things, especially now affecting the coach. And it's just the difference this season is than other seasons with injuries and such is that we have the manpower behind it. We have our backup defensive players, our backup offensive players, especially at wide receiver, running back, and heck, we even have a decent backup quarterback, dare I say. So I think the Cowboys are in a better position. I do think that they are going to play better next game, and we're going to see them bring that W back home, like I said. All right, let's get into these Week 14 NFL predictions top 3. My first game prediction is the Dallas Cowboys versus the Washingtons. I think that the Cowboys will take the Washingtons 27-29. One of my favorite and top games to watch is going to be the Rams versus the Cardinals. I see this game going 35-42 in favor of the Cardinals. My third game prediction is the Buffalo Bills versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I believe the Buccaneers are going to take this one 35-38. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes this segment of Candy's Locker Room. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment. Go follow me on Instagram at Candy's Locker Room and Twitter. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will talk to you soon.